How's it going, guys? I'm the Stock Retro Gamer, and in this video we're going to be looking at a demo of an upcoming Ocarina of Time mod called Indigo. Now, I'm a sucker for an Ocarina of Time mod. I played through Sealed Palace and Missing Link last year and couldn't believe how much work had gone into them. All new dungeons and areas to explore, as well as new mechanics and music. This new Zelda mod, Indigo, is shaping up to be even better. I'll leave details in the description of where to download it. Now remember, this is merely a demo, so a lot will be missing, and obviously spoilers for those who wish to play this or the finished product. Let's take a look. Now, this Zelda game takes place 15 years after the events of Majora's Mask. After giving up looking for Navi, Link is living in the new land of Valana. Tail, the fairy from Majora's Mask, has come to tell you that he has lost his sister, Tattle, at the bottom of the Great Deku Tree, and it is your quest to find her. As you get further into the demo, you learn that an evil presence called the Scar is taking over the land. Not much is said about the Scar, so I guess they're keeping this secret for now. Obviously, any of his story is subject to change come the finished game, but I'm already hooked. Now, straight off the bat, you'll notice that Link looks a bit different. Nothing too outrageous, but you'll notice little details in his tunic and gloves that weren't there in previous games. These little details are a welcome addition, and a good sign of things to come in the game. The detail in the overall world is excellent. Obviously, it's very much in the Ocarina of Time style, and I've used plenty of the models from it, but it's changed it up just enough to make it its own game. I'm playing this on Project 64, which is why it looks so crisp. Now, as for weapons, the devs have been very generous with the weapons in this demo. You start off with very little, having to use Deku sticks for attacks until you get your first sword, and it's a sigh of relief when you finally do get your first sword, let me tell you. As you progress, you find more and more useful weapons, such as this anchor, which is a cumbersome weapon used for breaking through barriers, but can also be used as a regular weapon. Now here's where it gets next level impressive. Each shield you get can perform a secondary magic function by pressing R and B together. These could be an attack on your enemy, or can be a boost to your armour for the next attack you receive. And I'm sure they'll flesh these out and do more. These can be useful with difficult enemies that you can't get close to. Now when you get your second sword, which is necessary to progress, it teases an upgrade system that you can apply to this sword, which sounds damn cool in my opinion. You get some old classics too, like your bow and boomerang, with added crosshairs for aiming convenience, which is a nice touch. It looks like the devs have put a lot of work into some new enemy types for this mod. I say that more than half the enemies I came across were either a modification of an old enemy, or a completely new creation altogether, such as these crazy things you come across. This has got me very excited for the finished product, as it's always nice to get new bad guys to fight. The new areas look great, very polished and detailed. We're given a main town where you're given some quest guidance and you can buy stuff. 3 dungeon areas. A main field that connects everything. And of course, we get a ranch. Feels like a Zelda game without a ranch now, or a rideable horse, wouldn't be a Zelda game at all. There's a fair few more areas crammed into this demo, but I'll let you discover those for yourself. Little improvements have been made to how Link moves and what he can do, which just make the whole experience that more satisfying. Firstly, Link's overall speed whilst running is a lot quicker, meaning no more slogging it through the main fields to get to your next area. Also, when Link climbs ladders and vines, he'll move at double the speed, which is a more than welcome addition, as again this could be a pain. There's also this move where Link can shimmy himself across a ledge using his hands, which is quite simple, but I can imagine some testing dungeon areas where you'll need to use this a lot. One useful addition to your items is you get a satchel that allows you to carry twice as many C button items by simply pressing down on the D-pad. I can't begin to tell you how welcome this new feature is, as having to pause it to equip a different item can get a bit tedious. I think you'll agree that any Ocarina mod worth a damn will have some new composed music for the dungeons and overworld theme, and Indigo is no exception. The tracks are beautiful and very much in the vein of Ocarina, without being too derivative, even if there are little nods here and there. It feels like whoever composed this music just graduated from the Koji Kondo Music School with honours, and they've really captured the Zelda magic. I can't wait to hear more. Now, obviously, the only story I know is what the demo has given me, but it looks like it's come out the Zelda playbook. Collect 3 MacGuffins at first, then something big happens, which means you need to collect another 6 MacGuffins to complete the game. This is no criticism at all, as it's a tried and tested formula, and it works well. They may not even go in this direction, but let's see. They may not even have you as Child Link, nor use an ocarina of any kind, which would be a brave move on the devs' part, but judging by this demo, I'd say anything goes. Overall, I think Indigo is shaping up to be a fantastic looking Ocarina of Time mod, with some creative and exciting ideas. All the new techniques and moves Link can pull off, as well as all the new items and weapon abilities. I love all the meta jokes the devs put in, which acknowledge that this is only a demo, as well as some of the references this game makes to other franchises and Zelda games. It's a smooth takeoff. Now let's see if they can stick the landing. So, if you're like me and stuck in 1998 and not quite ready to move on from Ocarina, then be sure to check this out. You'll find the link below. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're as excited as me for this upcoming Zelda mod. I plan to review more mods in the future, so please like and subscribe if these are your thing. I'm the Stock Retro Gamer, and I'll catch you in the next one.